I pursued Katie first.
First time I remember meeting Freddy outside of my apartment. I moved in next door to his best friends. They were like standing outside of the front door, and our friend Gabe introduced us, and Freddy was just like quiet and apparently smitten. He didn't have much to say, and Gabe was kind of like elbowing him like, come on dude, say hi or something, you're acting weird. Stop being all quiet and creepy.
We were spitting fire, we were performing at World Beat together, and we were doing a lot of rehearsals and making costumes together and just spending a lot of time.
Actually, that's really how our relationship like progressed and grew. And so we collaborated on choreography, on the music, on creating the costumes together.
There were some sacred geometry costumes. I had a heat press and the vinyl plotter, so I was able to make the designs. And then she would help, position the clothes, position the designs, and we just kind of collaborate on designing clothes.
I think the time where I really seriously considered him as my partner for the rest of my life was the Dark Arts Festival in Astoria, and we had finished our show and we had cleaned up our whole set, and we were waiting for a friend to bring a car to load up all of the gear, and we heard this awesome music. It's like cumbia music playing upstairs. We're like, we gotta abandon ship, we're gonna go dance to this music, and we ended up just dancing so hard to this band from Portland. They're called Orchestra Pacifico Tropical, and it's super awesome cumbia music. And in my mind I was thinking this is totally a band I would love to have play at my wedding. And maybe 2 minutes later, Freddy leaned over to me and was like, this band is gonna play at our wedding. And I think I just had hearts in my eyes at that point. We had a trip planned to the Dominican Republic last April with my brother and sister-in-law and friends. We were gonna rent a house and a van and go check out the island of Hispaniola. And so Freddy was planning on having the ring on the trip and proposing to me on the beach of Las Galeras in Dominican Republic. But Freddy could not wait long enough to do that in Dominican Republic. So it was a month before. We were at the house and we were laying and cuddling in bed.
I got out of bed and I told her to close her eyes.
No, actually he demanded that I close my eyes. So I'm like, okay, what kind of freaky shit are you into now? I don't know what we're doing. And
I went to the dresser drawer.
I could hear him digging in his dresser drawer and looking around, and then he jumps on the bed.
And I told her to open her eyes, and I just asked her to marry me.
I really couldn't even say anything. I was choking up when he asked me, so I just nodded my head yes and stuck my hand out and he put the ring on my finger.
But she has very small hands, so the ring was huge.
It was I don't know, 9 sizes too big for my little tiny finger.
It's a huge ring, did not fit at all. I didn't bother getting the right size. I was only concerned about the look and what she was interested in. And I already dropped marriage questions before as a joke, and she never really flinched or anything. It wasn't a big deal. So I knew that I was going the right direction. And then later we ended up getting rings, matching rings at the Oregon Country Fair by a jeweler. We just saw something simple and straightforward, and he was able to size the ring for Katie there. I just love Katie so much, and I think that she's great. I know that she's just so sweet and so nice, and that's just to her core, it's who she is. And so I don't think that anybody else could be like Katie. I don't think I'd want to be with anybody else but Katie.